And we're back with another episode of Let's Play Graveyard Keeper. I'm your host, the RPG guy. And let's see what we've got to do here. The top of me head. I'm not quite sure. So it's worth snooping around to see what we can get done here. I know we've got some stuff to turn in on Merchant Day. At the Merchant, we have two things to turn into the guy, so we'll actually start heading, I guess, that way. As far as our technologies go, we can't afford anything new, so there's no point in, per se, worrying about any of that. If we're going to do anything with stone, I'll wait till we're actually ready to work with stone. I don't think we're really there yet. But yeah, everything's kind of updated and upgraded, and to some degree we haven't acted on all of it, but we've been working on it, so no point in kind of loitering around. We might want to start looking at upgrades for the graveyard, putting specifically in the flower beds that we now have the versatility to put in. We could also look at other upgrades too that we've unlocked. I think we unlocked a prayer booth or something we could look at. Not committed to any of that, just throwing it out there. We also might want to start getting our wood from the graveyard itself too, just to see if we can start getting it ready to some degree. Also, we're sitting on 2 contracts that we can turn in for cash. So let's get some coinage there, in case I need to buy something. We also need to look at unlocking wine making. That's the point here. So that's another thing we gotta do. Let's give him the hiccup grass. Thank you, I'll eat it right now. Okay, what a strange taste, and now I taste nothing. Wait a second, let me take a bite of that spicy cookie I have in my pocket. Alright, it's tasteless. I sense nothing at all. What did you give me? Just what you asked for, hiccup grass. God, it's happened. It's the curse. Once, when I was young, I was told I'd lose the most important thing in my life. Who told you that? Oh, fortune teller. I was traveling with my caravan in the desert across the northern mountain. We stopped at an oasis, and there was an old woman. Everything she said came true, and now this. I'm sorry to hear that. Wait a minute. Do you know any witches? No. The Inquisitor probably burned them all. If old Clotho is still alive, she was pretty old when I was young. If she's still alive... I did read that right. If she's still alive, she must be a real wit. You should find her in the center of the western swamp. Okay, so we gotta go back there. Tell her that the merchant and priest who used to buy the love potions from her need help. I'm sure she'll remember us. You were a priest? No, my brother was the priest. I don't want to talk about it. So I'm counting on you, my friend. Bring me a cure for this curse. I'll see what I can do. Alright, let's also, about our deal. We have the beets. We have the cabbage. We have the carrots. But to be honest, these vegetables are terrible. I can only sell them to the poor townsfolk. They'll eat anything, especially after 2 bad harvests in a row. I don't see any sign of bad harvest. Seems like everything's growing great. This place is truly sacred, but in the town and its suburbs there's a water shortage. The Weimar River has gone down. Only the Gjol, or Joel, which runs past you graveyard, still brings water to Weimar. Even the town's bay has receded, so the ship of the dead can't leave. Okay, is it possible to sell future harvests? Reasonable guy I can trust. Sure, I have a dream, and I'm happy to know you're on my side. It's time you and I achieve the justice we deserve. I mean, what we really, really deserve. And to that end, I must become the keeper of the king's kitchen and first taster, of course. This will grant me incredible power. Plus, I'll get to try all that delicious food, which only the king can afford. What does this have to do with me? Money. We'll make a killing, then I'm in. To achieve my goal, we'll need to win the battle on 2 fronts. First, we need to corner the high-end food market in the town. Second, we need to bribe the members of the royal council. We can't corner the market with these vegetables, but I see potential. To help with some good fertilizer and the proper selection of crops, I believe you might grow something special. First, you need to get a trade license through your royal service box near your church. Get one, and I'll be glad to have you as my partner. So that's something else for us to work towards. Okay. So we need to go to the center of the swamp if we want to find a witch. Or the witch. So we could probably tackle some of that. Or at least look into it. Like I said, we also want to... What am I carrying on me? We could drop that stuff off at the church. Just to ensure we have enough room. How are we doing on equipment? Our equipment is pretty healthy, so we don't need to worry about anything regarding that. Which is equally nice. Crops are going. In real time there. Okay. Let's see what we can do. Audio's a little loud here. Give me 1 second. Sorry. I had to turn that down. Let me go back. Okay. So in order for us to do this, we actually have to make a book. Okay, so I'm not going to worry about this right now. It doesn't give us very much either. We're better off making flower beds because they're shit ton cheaper. Okay, so we need stone for that. We'll just take whatever stone we have and start placing it where we want. I don't see why we don't do this now. If we're sitting on a ton of stone. If we don't have a lot of stone, there's no reason to do it. We got 13 stone. Should be enough. Okay, let's see. Oh, that'll do. We'll leave the stone here in case we need it for something else. Look at that. 3 points, so to speak. And all we needed was those red, the red flowers, some peat, and some that other stuff. Stone. Alright, we gotta navigate this. Let's see if we can. And then along the way, we'll pick up as much, if any, ore, so that way we have ore. We should start really working on processing that ore, which means we'll need more. We'll need a lot more materials. We'll worry about that as we progress here. Okay, is this a way down? There's also this over here. And that seems to take us up and around. Let's go this way really quick. See where this goes. Ooh, okay. Probably gonna want to grab some of this hiccup grass since we're coming through this way anyway, so we have it. Nice. So that just brought us down and around. Didn't really get us anywhere new. So let's, I guess go this way. Grab some more of that delicious iron ore. It's really hard to see where we're going, because the way that the terrain is laid out, it's like, we're going the right way. So, can we get across here? No. Alright, so we still have to... It looks like it's going to be like a... kind of a wraparound deal here. So, making sure we grab all, or at least as much ore as we can. Okay. So this will be, I think, back the way we came. Down into here. Okay. Looks like we got through. So this is actually fixable. 3 planks, 6 flitch, and 10 nails. So we should actually make an effort to do this so we don't have to run around through this opening again. Which, yeah, it's a lot of work. And since we collected probably everything there is to collect in that arc, there's no real reason for us to warrant going through there. We're not going to grab everything in here. I just want to make sure we get the ore. I think that'll be in our best interest. Go away, foul spirit. I'm not a spirit. I'm the keeper of the local graveyard. Are you sure you're real? Not 100%, but pretty sure. I think you might be Clotho, the witch of the swamp. Well, that would explain one of my theories, in part. Come closer, my sweet. Do I look more like a witch or a fairy princess? What do you think? A fairy princess. Great, then you can be my prince. No, I'm not a prince. Anyway, I need your help. I need your help too. Too bad for you. I remember nothing. I just woke up with this note in my hand. In case you lose your memory, just boil the cauldron with the incense and the bee. Drink the result. All ingredients should be in the cauldron already. Good luck from your past you. So, did you try it? You see a cauldron lying around? No. Neither do I. So we have two options here. You can either make me this potion. It shouldn't be too hard. Or you can bring me a new cauldron and get the ingredients for me. Where can I find the cauldron? Oh, I'll need a big one. A good blacksmith might know how to make one. You help me and I'll help you. I might even become your princess. Ha ha ha. Think of a third option. Run away and never look back. Okay, well, we need her help. We get blueprint for the alchemy workbench, a blueprint for the hand mixer, and a blueprint for the alchemy mill. Okay. Well, we do know a good blacksmith. So we'll need to talk to Kresvold, I am assuming. So, but now we need to walk out of here. If we ever come back this way, I need to bring, what was it, 3 wooden planks, so we'll make 4. I think it was 10 nails and 6 flitch. So we'll probably bring extra just to make sure, because this is going to be bad getting out of here in the dark. But anyway, regardless, we need to head back to town. We need to stop by the church first and see if what we need to build those new items, the alchemy stuff. Oh my god, I hate this. I'm already hating this. There we go. Shame we can't make it from the other side. But we do need to make our way through here. And we made it out. Whew. That was rough. Woof, woof, woof. Alright. let's go here. What are these? Okay, so complex parts. Oh, that's a church workbench, though. Okay, so if we want to make this, we gotta really upgrade to get to that point. The alchemy mill we could make. Oh, not really. We don't have the means to do that either. So and the hand mixer we could technically make. Okay. So I'm not gonna worry about alchemy for a little while because we've got to upgrade our skills and stuff quite a bit more. We need to be able to polish stone, amongst other things. So until we can even do that, there's not much of a reason for us to waste our time doing anything else. Let's go ahead and check out what materials we have before going to the town. So let's drop off our iron. Should put our mushrooms somewhere else, I guess. And we don't have much. So I do need to do a metric ton of lumberjacking. We also need to start smelting more ore here, so that'll be a thing. Let us, before we invest our time into that conundrum of stuff, we'll grab this. We've got more we can put in there, but I'll do it a little later. We've got inventory space, so I'm not worried about that. Let us go ahead and head to Cresvold and see what we can do about that cauldron, because we shouldn't be able to make it. It's just a piece of metal that's in a specific shape. We might need a lot of iron or other parts or tools, but we should be able to do it. Well, we want to make something easy for us to get back, across through the swamp, so we don't have to keep going in that circle. So before we even turn in anything to the witch, we need to make sure that we have the means to get back easily. He's not really telling us anything. Let me see here. Not really. There's the polished stone, which we're not really ready to do yet. You see, alchemy, embalming. Okay, that might be interesting. Embalming table. Okay, this is interesting because maybe this will rate the bodies better. Distillation. We'll get this because it's cheap. Okay, but nothing there. I doubt there's anything here. Oh, here's some incense. I think one of the things she said she needed was incense, so eventually we'll have to make this too. What's in here? We can actually make books. We just need to figure out, how to make books. Okay, we need to work on getting to red wine as well. There's the... Okay, so here's this over here, so we need to work our way this way as well. But this requires a furnace 2 or 3, so we need to get the furnace. So does this. So we need to get this furnace as well, so that's something on our list of shit to do. Just trying to figure out the logistics of what we need to do. And how we're going to go about doing it here. There's the better fertilizers. Okay. So, we've got our work cut out for us here. So he's not telling us fucking anything. It doesn't look like we can... Oh, wait. Well, look at there. Something to consider. But, how do we do this? It looks like the cauldron's there. Okay. Alright, well, we don't know how to do that. So the witch is on the back burner for Jesus, what can we do right now? Well, we can get more bodies. We should still make the shortcut to the witch. I guess right now we're at the mercy of the game because we don't have the means to get further with our dealings with Snake because we don't have enough faith. So that really threw everything kind of out of whack here. So I guess what we can do, since we have very little to do while we're waiting to regain more faith, is... Okay, so anything here is going to be pretty... Okay, 8 built to burn a corpse. So, that's good to know. You know what we don't have yet is, I think, oh, you know what? We could work on this. We can work on trying to make the potter's wheel. So we can make the clay pots for His Holiness. So there's a handful of things that we can do. Okay. First things first. We need to make the pottery thingy. Some stone, fletch, and nails. Nails are easy. There's our nails. Let's drop these off. This off. I don't want to put too many things in too many different places. Alright, let's get to work here. This. Guess if we want to use this area, what is this? Apple trees and berry bushes. If we want to use this open area, we need to make room. We've got enough wood to work with for now. Let's go ahead and make some flitch. Make 3 of them. Alright, we're out of energy. Let's rest. So we should make a goal to try to have the pottery. He wanted 20 bowls. Well, so we'll try to make the effort to get the 20 bowls done, as well as repair the bridge where the witch is. That's something that's worth trying to get done here. So, yeah. Okay. It's a lot more than we need, but flitch is easier to make than these. Alright, all done there. One stone for that big old piece of rock. What do I need for the potter wheel? Oh, we got it. We're gonna need more nails. Okay, I know where to get the water. We haven't really had to deal with water that much yet. And then what we can do is use one of these. 3, 6, 9, 5, 9. Alright, and we'll be on our road to doing that. Now, we still need more nails. We still need a handful of other things, too. So we're not quite out of the woods yet with the stuff we need for the witch's hut. Or for the bridge. We needed 6 flitch, I think, like 4 wooden beams, and like 10 nails. Now, I know we don't have the nails. We used a bunch to make this. Nice. We need the nails. So how many nails do we have? We have enough nails. We have that. We don't have enough flitch, so let's make one more thing of flitch. And I don't want to go over unrested to the witch's house because of the obvious issues is that we're not going to have enough energy to build the bridge. So that in and of itself is an issue. We need more wood. We need firewood. Because we need to start processing more iron ore. We're running low on ore. So the sooner we start processing more of the ore, the happier we're going to be. Okay. How are we doing? We should have enough. So we'll recover, we'll head over and make the bridge. The other thing is I think we need 3 or 4 fish fillets. I'm wondering if the merchant by the lighthouse actually, the seafaring guy, I wonder if he'll sell us some. I don't know if he does or not, but I'm curious to see. Because a lot of the things that I've noticed... Oh, he's here today. Interesting. Some of the things I've noticed is strangely enough that there are times when sometimes you can just purchase what you need. Right? We saw the cauldron, so maybe the cauldron can be actually made with a certain upgrade like the anvil or furnace. I don't know. We have to upgrade those things. So that could actually solve that issue. Right? But we're not able to do that yet. While we're over here, too, Donkey wants some apples. I think he wanted 5 red apples. I believe there's some red apple trees over here. So we can grab a few of those, I'd say. Seriously? There we go. I guess I have to grab this. No, you can't. I guess maybe they have to have 2 apples fallen from them? I don't know. No. Okay. We should have the apples. That dude's not out there. That son of a bitch. Alright, what do we got here? Book gives that for 5 silver. Those are neat. We might even want to exploit some of that. If we really need to. I can't believe he's not out here. May just be too early, too. We'll check back up there in a minute. Because normally he's out there, so I don't know why he's not out there now. Nothing really over here. Well, at least nothing's gonna help me. There he is. I ended up with one moth somehow. Okay, let's double check what we need before we start buying stuff. Where is he? I thought he wanted fish. Somebody wanted fish. Or maybe I'm thinking from when I played a long time ago. Well. I think it's 4. Alright. Well, we got it anyway. Let's head back. It could be from the last time I played this. I'm remembering that, but like I said, I haven't gotten much further than where I am now. So if that is the case, because I know the bowls is not that hard to do, so I probably did that, but I'm not sure about the fish fillet now. I'm just glad we got it done. Even if I don't need it, I'll eat it. We'll find a way to cook it or something. Alright. I'm wondering, too. He doesn't sell wine until we get down here. Which means we gotta do more with regards to fixing the graveyard. Or doing missions that he wants us to do, which we're still working on. I mean, that's the thing, is we're constantly working on all these different tasks, not directly completing any of them outright. Which makes it a little confusing and difficult, I know. Alright, we gotta do the thing for the... We'll build the bridge to the witch's place, since we have plenty of energy to do it. I won't grill the fish fillets until I know for sure. I don't even know if we can. I think we should be able to, though. And we can worry about that, because I thought he wanted the bowls and the fish fillets, but I could be wrong. Stump off those apples. And we don't know how to make the cookbook yet, so I'm not going to worry about that either. Now we have to get back on Sunday and do a sermon so we can get to the frickin' underbelly, because that's really what needs to be going on. It's what we should have been already doing, is exploring the rest of the depths of the beneath the church and the keepers and our homes. So the fact we haven't done that has kind of stalled us out a little bit, so that's my fault. But we are getting other things done, per se. Take a notice though, guys, the ore is not returning. So I worry a little bit that there might be a finite amount. That's why I'm not that eager to cook it all and smelt it down. And the reason being with the smelting is that if we smelt all our stuff down and make iron bars, and we need that copper ore for something else, or iron ore rather, for something else, we won't be able to make that something else. So a part of me is kind of hesitant to cook it all down. I'm willing to do maybe a stack at a time. Get like down to 3 ingots left and then make some more. Just to be safe. And we have everything. Good. Alright. Our fast travel pretty much to the witch. Okay, the cookbooks still gotta get figured out. Oh, yeah, the vegetation there. Before I grab any of the food here, I am legitimately full. Okay, let us dump some of this off. Let's drop that, 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 and that. Okay. Somehow we ended up with a moth. Let's drop this off here. Go in here. Okay. Still not sure what to use this for. Put that in there. Okay, things are a little more mellowed out. Let's cut us some wood. Remember, we're gonna have to cut it down too. Let's take a break from that, so we can rest here. That way, we'll be rather fresh for the next day. Then we can figure out how we're gonna smelt bars, do other stuff, because we want to make sure we have enough energy to do the sermon and do anything affiliated with the sermon, plus any research or other things that we need to do. Because we're going to have more points than we know what to do. We're going to have a little bit more faith than normal, and I'm probably going to not spend it right away. So I am sure that we have enough. What we could even do, too, is we'll see how much we get. I don't know if it'll be enough, but if we get enough, we may as well turn into faith things and not research anything. I don't know. I'm still on the fence about that. It'll be perfect just for poor people. I'm pleased to know the involvement in the business of the church. Okay. I might even consider upgrading your church to a big church. This means more faith and more money. Big church should be closer to God, and what's more important than to be to is closer to His holiness. But all of this is fair in the future. First, everything here has to be as perfect as my haircut. The church inside. I mean, both the church inside and the graveyard outside. Oh boy. 30 at the graveyard, reach 20 at the church. I'll do my best to meet your high standards. Being of high standards, probably some fish. Okay, so this is as far as I've gotten then. Have you seen any fish? Any quality fish fillet? I believe you can find all kind of fish in the waterfall. Well, we can see if we can turn in what we bought. No, I can't eat meat. And as for the fish from the town harbor, well, no thanks. Not with that rotten ship of the dead still floating there. My only hope, I think I started losing my hair on account of my bad diet. Okay, so clearly this is cooked. The church is good. Shining bright, your holiness. Something compared to the town cathedral, but for the church, it isn't half bad. Stuff's left, and then we can upgrade the church. Okay, so that's cool. Can't buy a better prayer, so I'm not gonna bother with that. Let's go ahead and do our sermon. I want to say maybe this is the first sermon since we built the confession booth things. We'll see. That's 4 right there. 5. 6, 7. So let's get paid. Which is very little, but hey, we'll take whatever we can get. Now, how much faith do we actually have? We have 11 faith. So here is the deal. In my brain, we have 2 people who require faith in order to continue their quest arc. Okay, my stance is this. We should probably do both of them and not worry so much about, undoing any of the work here. That in there. Like fish fillet. I wonder if we'll have to see. We need to use that. These need to be deposited. Okay, so what else? Anything else we want to put in here? Put the moth in there for now. I know we need to turn it into the fisherman, but I'm not too eager to do that when I don't know what to do. Excuse me. Let's use this. There's a +5. Not that that helps us, I think, unlock anything of value. It kind of does. We can get level 2 furnace and steel ingots. Well, if we want to do glass blowing and we want to get to that, we got to unlock it. But what else can we unlock? Can't really do whining and dining. No point in doing any of this yet. Well, okay, so we need to upgrade the church, the graveyard. This will do it. We'll do this. We'll start focusing on, I think in our best interest, we need to start focusing on, we have the stone cutter, so we need to start really digging into the upgrade of the graveyard. Specifically taking out all wooden things and replacing it with stone. That should easily get us what we need. And we don't need to do it for everything, but we do need to do it for a lot that's here. So 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15 crosses. And then 4, 8, 12... Wait a minute. 4, 8, 12... 15 crosses and 4, 8, 12... 13, 14 frames. Okay, we'll keep that in mind. It's like 15 and... Yeah, it's 15 and 14. Okay. So we still don't need the new bodies yet. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, I forgot to drop the paperwork off. Ow! So yeah, that's my stance right now. We're gonna hold on to our faith and give our faith to Miss Charm, and we're gonna give our faith to Snake, I think is his name, underneath the church. And during the downtime, we're gonna upgrade the graveyard, since there's really not much else for us to do. I believe we don't have room for. I think we're keeping these over here. We may as well take this out and move this over. Keep all the papers together. I also want to see if we can actually make fillets. I think you know what? There should be baked meat. I don't see cooking fish. You know what though? We might be able to buy a recipe from Miss Chain. Mrs. Chain. And we should see if the inn sells what we need. We need Bronze Star fish fillets. That's all we need. May as well do this too. And then let's fuel this fire. I said I wasn't going to use as much, but fuck it. You know what though, if I want to upgrade the furnace, this is going to take forever, so let's not do that. Let's do 20 pieces, because it'll probably be a while before we can upgrade the furnace. Right. Potter's wheel, stone cutter. Actually, I don't think we even bought that upgrade, did we? No, we didn't, because we're not ready to do it. Leave that there. So we can leave this too. Okay, we need to break these down at some. Stone cutter. Oh, craft it at. Can it be broken down there? Yes, it can. Clean that inventory out. All right. Let's recover. And then go to the tavern/inn and see if we can get Miss Charm to give us something to do. And then we could deal with his villainy down below. If he actually happens to be down there just by chance, we'll also deal with him too. There we go. Inventory space made. Not sure what to do with the metal scrap. Oh, we need to double check in case we can cook the fish. No. Okay. Let's put the fish fillets in here for now. Alright. Oh, look, he is here. Okay. Let's deal with this first. I have nothing against you. Maybe I can even help you. You appear useless, but also harmless. Help me open the gate. I have these instructions, and apparently I need a key, and my lockpicks won't work. Bring me the key, and we'll talk. Maybe one... Make one, or find it. I don't care. Study the key and open the metal gate. Okay, I need something behind this door, too, so I'll try to help. Okay, you can take these instructions. Okay, so there we go. So, okay, now we can study that key from earlier. Let's go see what Miss Charm has. So we know he's here on this day. That's interesting. I think it only took one faith to study the key, so we should have one left over to do that, in theory. Let's be confident. Let's see how it works. Look, you owe me an apology. I'm not a small man. I am the respected graveyard keeper. Also a big fan, so you can just call me Keeper. Maybe there's something to you after all. The contrast between your dirty job and your manners. Okay, we get a story piece. Nice to meet you, Keeper. You must compliment me not only on my talent, but also my beauty. I'd like to hear something nice. I have some questions. Ask about Snake. I must stay in the church cellar, but he's not very talkative. Maybe you can help me make a deal with him. Can't imagine what normal business someone could have with a sneaky bastard. Oh, by the way, if you see him, please throw this fake coin in his face, and then come back here and tell me how he reacted. Okay. No more questions. Okay, so Miss Chain. Ooh, that's a little pricey. We don't have the money for that, but she might be able to teach us how to make the fish we need. Because he doesn't have the fish either. He has fish nuggets. Fish nuggies! Well, I'm allergic to fish, so I can't have fish nuggies. I can only have chicken nuggies. Alright. Okay, so... if he's still there, we'll throw these coins back at him. We'll do this quest real quick. And then probably do... Uh-oh, he's leaving. Okay, so we'll have to hold on to the coins for now. Let's go and do the studying portion here. And see if we have faith. And if we don't have enough faith, we'll have to wait till the next freaking week. But we do have a major task for us to undertake. Which literally is a full revamping and upgrading of the graveyard. Which means we're going to have a lot of wood because we're going to tear all this wood down and repurpose it for other projects. So, that'll be nice. Because I guess the only other way to do it is to bring in more bodies, but then why do that? I mean, you will get the money, but we won't... I don't know. I guess we could do it that way. We'll hold on to these because we need this. Let's see here. Where's that key? 2 faith. You gotta be kidding me, man. Really? Alright, well... okay. So... we'll leave this on us. We'll leave the You know what? Hold on. Technically don't need the key. Need this. If he comes back, we'll need that. This has not been studied. Is it? There isn't one here. Okay, we'll leave it here. Okay, so can't even do that. All right. So here's what we're gonna do, guys. We're going to need to redo this whole graveyard. So I said 14 and 15, I think. So 15 crosses, 14 fences. That's a lot of stone. That's a lot of stone. So now just grabbing random stones is not gonna work. We need to grab a lot of stone, and that stone specifically is gonna come from here, from this quarry. And we're gonna put our gathering skills to the test here. I think the thingy will take 6 stone of slabs, the stockpile that we have at the house. So we need to probably do 6 of these. 4, 5, 6. Okay. You bet we're going to use our pushing skills to the max here. Alright. See how good I can do this. It's probably as good as we're going to get it. Nope. We'll just do one at a time. Let's get that other stone. Oh shoot, I had it lined up. You see, I'm trying my best to get it as close as I can. Now, yeah, and this is not even enough stone to do what I said. The question is, what should we work on first? And we'll figure that out in a moment. Whatever's probably the easiest to do. I have a feeling that we'll need metal to do the crosses, but we'll see what's cheapest and looks nice. Since, you know, we're doing I'm doing a let's play here, I'd like to do something that looks nice versus something that's just cheaper to do or easier to do. We've got lots of ore, so I'm not worried about running out of iron ore. So maybe we'll see what we can make really quick. Okay, that's there. Okay, that's the processing of the big stones. Oh, wait a minute. You can only make this, but I thought... Require Stonecutter 2. Oh. Well, we don't have Stonecutter 2. Okay, so this changes things. 50, 70... Okay, so we can't... Okay, hold on. What can we upgrade? We can make this, but we can't make this. Okay. So we need 14 of these. So that's what we'll be doing first. Without it, would be beyond a doubt. That's what we'll be doing first. So, yay. And you know what? When we are able to process the key, we'll have enough research to probably unlock Stonecutter 2. And who knows? Maybe this will be all we need to really do. And then we won't waste our time with the crosses yet. It's hard. That's hard to say. We won't know until we actually get it all done and squared away. Which, like, again, that's going to take us this whole week to probably do in game. Now, before we start working again, what I want to do is make sure he's not down there. Okay, I don't see him down there. Because any day we could do the coins, we want to accomplish that, and then, you know, go back to this charm. Let's get that out, because we're going to need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 15. Okay. Alright. We have enough stone. But look at that energy burn. Now we are getting some blue for this, so that's good. Is it going to be enough to do the upgrade? I doubt it, because I think it was like 50, right? Yeah, it was 50. So we don't have enough green either, but we might hit the green. Anyway, we gotta rest. Again, when we wake up, we'll check the basement again, see if Snake's there. But we gotta tell what's her name what happened. She's only there, I think, on Lady Day, so we should call it Dudette Day, and then the other day is Due Day. Oh, we might make it. Not really, because we won't have the green. But look at how much work this is just flat out taking. It's quite a feat. Oh, he's not down there. And remember, we have to replace all of these too, so that's going to take energy too. And I'm hoping it gives us maybe one more point per gravesite, so that we're doing more than 10, so that should give us the 30 that we need. Should being the key word here. So come on. We're just short. Is the duder down below? Yes, he is. Did she tell you it was a joke? She used to be so sweet and naive. So are you your new lover or what? I just met her, and already at her beck and call. Typical. Okay, well... okay, so now we need to tell her on that day how it went. So that's fine. We know to stop by at both of those guys. And we'll sleep. And this is a really good place for us to stop for right now. So I want to thank you guys for stopping by. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Check out my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/JackTarStudios for more live gaming action. When we come back, we're going to fix up that graveyard nice and good. We're going to, you know, grab more stone, more wood, do a little bit more gathering and preparation for what's going to come. We're going to see if there's anything else that we can do to the graveyard to kind of improve the situation there. Because, to be fair, we're kind of at the mercy of the game because we just don't have things in any kind of manageable order here. So yeah, so we're going to do that. So anyway, thanks for stopping by, guys, and we'll see you guys next time.